Okay. Tennessee Volunteers versus the FSU Seminoles. Got a pretty important game for both teams here if they want to even have the chance to make it back into the top of their standings in their respective conferences. But FSU, they just need to win out. There's a few factors that could happen to maybe put them back to the top of the ACC. But it all starts with what they do have in their control, and it's winning. And then you'll just have to see how the cards fall. But right now, Funky Kong, great double to the wall. Donkey Kong crushes this out center. Oh, goodbye ball. Goodbye ball. Anyways, good 2-run start for FSU with a not very recent acquired Funky Kong, but recent enough. I think it was like week, like probably round 5, game 5. After that game is like, so they've had Funky for 3 games maybe, and he's already made a pretty big impact. The Banana Slamma, the 1-2 combo of the Funky Kong into the Donkey Kong, will immediately put 2 on the board for FSU. Freerin, unable to make it through that infield with the newly donned Volunteer Orange Bow for Birdo. And that one's going to make it through the infield, though, for Green Dry Bones. Or is that just Gray Dry Bones? That is Gray Dry Bones, excuse me. I went cross-eyed there for a second. But now Separata up to bat. Right down the middle for Wiggler. Doing a decent job on the mound right now, but... Okay, fastest double play you'll ever see in your life. Good job, baby Luigi. Definitely a underrated player, in my opinion. He does pretty good things from time to time, but he's just a little inconsistent. Now Wiggler. It's not Wednesday, but he is still the Wiggler wildcard. And yeah, that's a horrible hit into an out. Snoop guy up to the plate. He's gonna charge. Not this time, though. And he's going to look at both of them. The first 2 pitches, he doesn't like either of them. Then he's going to slap and hit to his brother, Fire Guy. Waving to the crowd. I think he has fans. I know I'm a fan of Fire Guy. Anyways, Birdo. The Birdo bomb out center left to the wall. Gonna get a good single out of that. It's a pretty hard hit single, but I mean, a hit's a hit. Now we got Myro into Red Koopa. Swing and a miss from him. Down in the count 0-2. Can we see him actually get on base? Absolutely not. That's fire, bro. FSU with a really fire infield. And they are cleaning up any of the balls that are hit towards them. Making the easy plays. Anyways, here is Boo with a good slap hit up the middle to start out for FSU in this top of the second. And here comes Fire Bro, who's going to charge and take this one out right, but it's going to be foul, just barely. Was a good hit. Let's see if he can replicate. Oh my goodness! He didn't replicate it exactly, but he did put it deep center. But it's just a really large field. It's hard to get it out on Bowser Stadium. Or Bowser Castle, I should say. Though DK made it look really easy. Absolutely clobbered that ball. It was fast and high. Yeah, you weren't catching that one, but Fire Guy just doesn't quite have the power to take it out, especially center field. And now it is... Ooh. This is Vi, I believe. Yep. Should be Vi. Good. Almost good hit by her up the middle, but just didn't get down in time. Now Fire Guy's back to bat. With a... Oh, almost a good hit up the sideline. And then now Fire Guy is going to slap out. Just can't make it out of the infield. Okay. Here's Koopa the Killer. Up the bat. followed by Lingolini. Let's see if he can get something started for this Tennessee offense. Ooh, almost. But that's not going to do it. Easy play for Fire Bro. The Fire Brothers in that middle infield. They're potent. Lingolini end up the Maverick. So the Maverick's going to come up to bat with a runner on first. Followed by, ooh, baby Daisy. Though that's going to be a horribly hit ball by the Maverick. He got way too under the ball with his bat and popped that up really high. That's going to be a mistake for him and going to send him back to the dugout. 2 outs. Charge it by Baby Daisy. She's going to get it into deep right center. Going to get double, maybe even send Meyer. No, Lingolini's going to stay there at third. They're going to trust in Baby Luigi, who had a pretty good play earlier. It might be one of his better games. I've seen him play very well in this field, so maybe he can bring some runners home into Wiggler and keep something going. And he sure will. That's a great slap hit up the middle. And that's 1 on the board for Tennessee. And now it's the Wiggler wild card. You'd like to see him slap hit. And for the Tennessee Volunteers to fireball. Just a little bit, but he's charging. Yeah, and that's going to be caught. It's not even going to make it out of this infield. Unless, no King Bomb shenanigans. And that means that this inning will be over with just 1 run response from the Volunteers. FSU back to the top of their lineup that put up 2 runs. The Funky Kong, Donkey Kong 1-2 punch. Let's see if they can be successful again. Funky charging, not swinging though. Strikes out watching. Reverse K for Wiggler. So maybe not as effective this time around. Let's see if Donkey Kong can replicate his home run from earlier. Yeah, I would... Oh, wait, hold on. That's gone. Goodbye, ball. Yep. And, yeah, you know, Donkey Kong with another home run. 2 for 2. 2 home runs on the night. Banana Slamma again. Bro must have had the ability ultimate reset like Bucky in Marvel Rivals. He said, again, Banana Slamma. So Freerin, hopefully she can get something started. And she sure will with a good slap it up the middle. Followed by Dry Bones into, I believe, Separata. Yes. Now, Dry Bones crushed. Oh my goodness, is that gone? No, it's caught. Wow. I mean, if you're FSU, like, you're a little upset that he went for it and then it got caught, but I mean, if he takes that to the right part of the field, then, like, that's uncatchable. That was a really hard and fast hit ball. Could have taken that left or right, and yeah, nobody's getting that then, but just not a good place in the field to hit that. But not a bad try. Anyway, Separata into Boo. Separata with a try of his own. And they're going to let this one go. Oh. It just... I thought maybe it would hit the wall and be played fair, but no. Just barely couldn't make it. And the POW did not come in time from Boo, so that's going to be the end of the inning. With FSU responding to the run from Tennessee with a run of their own to extend this lead back to 2. It's not a comfortable lead, but it is a lead. Not that Birdo can't crack this one open with a good hit. She's pretty strong, and she's charging. She might be looking for it. And that one's going to get down. So, not runners on the corners. Just runners on first and second. Snoop guy. Didn't think he could make it to third. Not a bad decision. Especially when Myra is going to hit like that. Oh no. Oh, close play for Tennessee. Wow, I thought Snoop Guy might have been thrown out, but he's going to make it home. So that's another run on the board. Myro with a good single to keep this going. Drop kicks him. Gets him out the way. I don't know, ref. That might be a little bit too much. Lakitu, do something, please. I don't know. People have cleats out here. That's dangerous. Though, that's going to be... Oh, wow! Fire guy, Fire Bro had to go out really far to go and catch that ball, and Koopa the... Not slow, but not quick either. Koopa the Killer manages to make it to first, just because it took a little while for him to get there. But, okay, that's a sack, so that's a double play, but it is an RBI. Actually, no, I don't think... It is an RBI for Lingolini. So it is something, and the Maverick, once again, hits it with the lower part of his bat and pops it up really high. That's going to be an easy catch for Dry Bones, but they did tie up the game. So FSU going to need to answer back with some runs if they want this lead back. And it's going to start with Boo. Charging. Here he goes. Oh, bad contact off the curveball by Wiggler. Fire Bro. He's going to charge now. Okay, that's a pretty good hit ball up the center, but they're going to make it there in time. Yeah, that's another buddy caught ball. Fire Bro just does not like this stadium. His usual antics of just, you know, taking balls out left or right or center, just, you know, getting home runs are not going to work out for him this time. Bowser Castle is just a large stadium. There's Vi with a good hit. She's going to make it to first. Fire Guy. He's going to get up there. Watch the first one. Didn't really like it that much. Maybe he's just evaluating the curve. Ooh, but I wouldn't call that a good evaluation because then he immediately gets awful contact. So that is a tough scene for the Seminoles, who really wanted to put on a little more pressure and keep the lead. But it looks like maybe Tennessee is going to take the lead for themselves and start putting on the pressure to FSU to play catch up. Baby Luigi with a good hit up the middle of his zone. Back-to-back singles into the Wiggler wildcard, who has been playing pretty terribly. At least offensively on the mound, he's been pretty good. Is he actually going to slap this time instead of charge? Oh wait, bad contact here. Into a double play. Yeah, pretty miserable at-bats for Wiggler. You really need him to lock in there. He's supposed to be one of your better batters on the team, and he's selling. Anyway, Snoop Guy, followed by Birdo. If Snoop Guy can at least get a single here, and he will, that's going to be another run, and Tennessee takes the lead by 1. Just a small lead, but it's the first lead of the night for the Volunteers, and it's a start. Birdo up to bat. Could further extend this lead, but not before a pitching change. And DK comes in, probably looking to stop the bleeding here. Let's see if he goes with any star pitches here in a second. No. And Birdo just opts for a simple slap hit up the middle. So now it is Myro again. With a good slit. Oh, good slap hit up the middle of his own. And that's bases loaded for the one, the only Koopa the Killer. Can he do anything? He sure cannot, as that is thrown out. And Tennessee blunders a huge chance of bases loaded. Strands all 3 runners on base. Because Koopa the Killer can't get a single hit at all. That hurts. And now it's Funky Kong taking this one outright. but it's not going to make it out. He tried. That's not a bad look. I don't mind that. It was a pretty nice spot on the field to put it, but that outfield is pretty fast. Koopa the Killer showing that he is related to Koopa the Quick. Pretty speedy. DK. Not quite 3 for 3 on home runs, but will be 3 for 3 on hits. And he doesn't want the double. Hold on. Maybe he could have gone double there instead of just a single, but it's a start. You need to believe in the rest of your team anyways, and Freeren's going to get it done. That's definitely going to send DK to third, but not home. Good double for Freeren. Now it should be Dry Bones into Separata into Boo. Boo's a little later in the lineup. But Dry Bones definitely usually pretty good for a single, and sure enough, there it is. And so tie ball game, FSU managed to get a run in the top of the 5th, I believe we're at right now. Sure enough. Now Separata looking to maybe keep this good run going. But that's going to be heartbreaking for FSU, as that's what I feared, and I didn't want to say it, but I mean, it came to fruition anyways. Maybe me even thinking it it cursed it. The commentator's curse is, it's there no matter whether I say it, think it, smell it, taste it. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be there. Nothing is inevitable except commentator's curse and Thanos. Somebody get like commentator's curse, like an Infinity Gauntlet. That'd be a Thanos level threat. Anyways, good hit by that's Lingolini into the Maverick. Back into the babies. I mean, the Maverick, you don't really want to see him bunt. You'd like to see him slap because normally he's pretty good at it. There we go. Finally, Maverick 1 for 3 on the night for the Volunteers, but hey, he got one. It's a bit of a rough night for him. Baby Daisy batting extremely well right now. And she will continue to do so as bases are loaded for Baby Luigi into the Wiggler wildcard. I mean, if you're FSU, you're concerned. Wait, DK star pitch. Baby Luigi's smarter than that. He's a pretty smart toddler. Oh, and that one's not going to be caught by fire, bro. And that's going to be another score for Tennessee. Oh, no. I mean, it's not that bad. But this is dangerous. There's no outs right now. It's Wiggler, who, much like the Maverick, may have a resurgence in the batting at the last second. This could get really ugly. Sure enough, there we go. He's back to his slapping shenanigans. And he's going to get a single 2 RBI at bat to finally get on base. I believe he's 1 and 4 on the night now. Awful performance so far, but I mean, it's something. So finally a hit from Wiggler. Snoop guy with a single of his own. Gonna send six. Okay. So Baby Luigi's not gonna opt to go home. He's gonna opt to believe in Birdo. And you know what? Birdo, 3 for 3 on the night. I'd believe in Birdo. I would certainly believe in Birdo to get me home. And she's gonna do it. Wiggler and Baby Luigi need to go home, though. Baby Luigi, I don't know what he's doing. Why is he scared to go home? But it's gonna be a single RBI anyways for Birdo. She really should have got 2, but Baby Luigi just, I don't know what he's scared of there. He just didn't want to run. But that's another run for Tennessee, who really starting to run away with it now. Myro, DK star pitch. You don't want to see him hit this. Okay, no, I think they've been studying this DK star pitch. But DK's going to do it again. And he's going to star hit. Oh, really smart there by Myro. Oh my goodness, a missed dash. That's going to score. That's going to score 2. Maybe Birdo will be thrown out. No, Birdo's going to turn around. And that's going to put runners on second and third with a 2 RBI double Oh no. Tennessee is running away with it. It is now a 6-run lead. I mean, we have some people being like, yo, what happened to the scoreboard? And realistically, they've just been fireballing. Just been single after single after single after single after double after single. Finally, the first out in this inning for FSU, but like the damage is done. This is 7 runs. And Lingulini gonna add to it. Myra going home. Make that an 8-run inning for Tennessee. And now it's the Maverick. The Maverick maybe gonna go 2 for 4. And he sure will. 2 for 4 on the night now. Improving to 500 on the night for him. And Boo is already tired. This does not bode well. Oh my goodness, and Baby Daisy's gonna take... Okay, so we're back to Baby Luigi. We've been through the whole lineup. Back to Baby Luigi. Only 1 out. And the Wiggler wildcard is looming again. Baby Luigi charging. And he's gonna slap it up the middle. Oh my goodness, this is a show Tennessee's putting on. The only person who's gotten out so far throughout this entire lineup in this inning is Red Koopa, which, I mean, you expect that, but it was just a singular out from him, so it wasn't too bad. Wiggler looks like he's gonna opt to slap again. At least realize now that you can't take it out on the stadium. There he goes. Another good slap hit from him, and they're fireballing again. We're back to the top of the lineup. Oh my goodness. And now it's Snoop Guy. Into Birdo again. Will Snoop Guy get another single? Oh my goodness. Snoop Guy, no. He's gonna double out. Oh, to finally end the bleeding. But a 10-run inning for Tennessee to solidify this game. I don't know if... I mean, it's possible for Florida State to answer back with an inning like that of their own, but I mean, Boo's gonna have to show up better than that. And Fire Bro maybe opting to slap? Nope. Ooh, okay, hold on. That's the start of at least something. Fire Bro. First hit of the night for him. Into Vi. That's gonna make it through the infield. Okay. Wait a minute. Fire Bro starting to run. Why? It doesn't matter. Now it's Fire Guy into top of the lineup. Funky Kong, Donkey Kong. You need Fire Guy to come through. Charging. He doesn't swing. Charging again. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. No. Oh no. That's heartbreaking for FSU. I mean, at least they have a chance for Funky or Donkey Kong to load. Funky can load up the bases. Donkey Kong might be able to bring him home. And sure enough, the bases are not going to be loaded, but it's going to put runners on first and third, and it's another run on the board for FSU. It's a start. Donkey Kong, you need... he's 3 for 3 on the night with 2 home runs. You desperately need him to get another at least good hit. Just get another hit. That's like, you can't ask for much more than that. Really, just get on base, get a hit. You know, swinging for the fences is not going to help you here if you're FSU. You got a lot more ground to make up. And that's what I was afraid of. Oh, no. And even despite the bad chem between Shy Guy and Baby Luigi, they get it done. I mean, that's just heartbreaking. Realistically, like, Donkey Kong should have maybe star hit there. It might have been a better play. Simply because you need to fireball anyways and really get the whole batting lineup going. But, I mean, this is a good start for FSU. If you're going to end up having to go through all the lineup anyways, you might as well just... Doesn't matter where you end up, you know, in the batting lineup. You're down 9. Everybody's got to bat well. So if they can get a good defensive stop here, it would, you know, wouldn't worsen their odds. But right now, it's not looking good. Rupa will get a hit, finally. But there's no chemistry out here in the outfield. But it doesn't matter. Myro not going to go home. Leave it up to Lingolini. He's going to charge and power hit out to right. And it's going to be caught by Boo. Okay. Maybe. Okay, the Maverick, though. The Maverick might end up giving one more. He will. It's going to make it through the infield. So one more. Two more for Tennessee by the Maverick with a single 2 RBI. That's an 11-run deficit. And Baby Daisy is looking to extend this. She's been batting so well. This is just brownie points at this point, and it looks like it's not going to matter. Fire, bro. Gonna get him out of that inning. I mean, it's just rough. This is just rough. You don't give up that 10-run inning for FSU, then, you know, it's not that bad. But to be fair, it's not really FSU's fault. It was Tennessee batting very well. And Wiggler looking like he might pitch a complete game. He's still up there. I think if a few hits come through, they'll pull him. But for right now, they're going to try and let him complete it. Could be up there with one of the few players out there to completely pitch a full game. I mean, it would definitely solidify him as one of the better pitchers in the league. He's doing a really good job. And that's going to double out, and he's going to he's going to pitch a complete game. And that's going to be ball game 16-5. Tennessee Volunteers as they improve to 3-5. And the Florida State... Oh, Florida State. Oh, Florida State's fallen to 3-5. And they're going to... Oh, that's a tough scene. I'm sorry. No, Tennessee improves to 4-4. I was looking at Virginia.